boy. Hello everybody, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Part 9. I'm your host, the one and only Dig. And based on what happened last time with our gamer setting, I really don't know what to make of this game. It's really kinda out there, which I thought would be kind of out there, but not this out there, you know? So, what's gonna happen with the remainder of the girls? Yeah, Sayori is still messed up as hell. Let's just resume our game, shall we? She always insists that manga is literature too. Talking about Natsuki. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? The manga say she? I say Hey Daniel, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Why, yes I am. Ah, I mean, I guess so, but in that case, why not come to my club? Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Are you the one pulling the strings, Monica? I have a gut feeling you are. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. You kinda do, because she's probably a frickin' lunatic. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I could. Watch me. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Daniel, you know that? Okay, that's the one thing I agree with, but besides that, it's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Yeah, she definitely has the hots for me. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Hey, sold to a person this time, at least not for a cupcake. That's something to be happy for, I guess. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Yes, we've been through this, Daniel, come on. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Whop. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Eh? Do not fucking do that. Jesus Christ. Thought my game was glitching out for a second. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Yes, Natsuki, she brought a boy. Deal with it. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Daniel. Yeah, I'm just speechless. All words escape me in this situation. You gonna say it's full of beautiful girls? This club? It's full of incredibly cute girls. You have a one-track mind, my friend. So, let me guess. You're Monica's... No, we're not. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri. Oh, you sneaky little bitch. I see what you did there. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. You don't mean that. So, I ran into Daniel in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Come on. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Did you, or did you not? I was going to, well, you know, what? Sorry, bring the cupcakes? I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. Excuses. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Oh, of course, tea and cupcakes, am I right? Yeah, that'll be great. Why don't you come sit down, Daniel? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Keep your friends close or your enemies even farther fuck away, is what it says. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Oh, I bet you will. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Deja vu. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Sorry guys, I'm feeling a little nauseous. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Is the festival like the climax or something? Because we almost got to the festival last time, but then it got interrupted. Now we're back to square one. I you wonder if like the festival was just some sort of big thing, plot device. I don't know what you want to call it. Sorry, every time I lift up my right hand to like move or something, I have to press down and move it again to skip through the dialogue. I'm sorry. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? That's also weird. I always pronounce her name Natsuki, but I've seen other people on YouTube pronounce it Natsuke. Or, you know, some other, like, form. It's weird. I always thought it was Natsuki, not Natsuke. Whatever. I'm just gonna say Natsuki from now on. Well, come on. Why am I having so many troubles today? Jesus. I guess. Guess what? Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these two. Probably not as hard as you think, Daniel. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Not really. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. Is she now? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I don't. I hate tea. Iced or hot. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. What's going on with my keyboard today? So Daniel, what kinds of things do you like to read? Not much. Player's guides and... Okay, I won't say the other thing. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Nope. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke what I was thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I remember this. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Now, for a game that repeats itself, they are sure are repeating a lot of dialogue as well, I noticed. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, quite passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. The story's deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah. Anyway, I'm reading a lot of horror lately, you don't say. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? The poem we found? We left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Yep, don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? We're gonna go for the whole week all over again? Is that what this is leaning towards? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that role of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? We go home and write our poems? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh, of course. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President, after all. Oh, so you think, Yuri. I mean, if Sayara was here, she'd be the Vice President. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, I never said I would join this. It seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Daniel? Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and they're all going to stare at me, right? I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth. The truth? The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Well, of course you do. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more for the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. Don't let their allure fool you, Daniel. They're evil. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I could make one for you if you'd let me. I would feel terrible for running everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. Oh, if you only knew. If you only knew, Daniel. So if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one the girl's eyes light up. Monika's does. I don't really see that with the other two. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Daniel? Yeah. It could be fun, right? Probably not. You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left her all this, I'd be super pissed. Daniel, I'm so happy. I'm sorry, guys. My dog is barking outside. She's all the way upstairs, but... I'm pretty sure it echoes in the microphone. I'm sorry. I have no idea what the fuck she's barking at, but again, I keep saying this, guys. Never get a Havanese. Never. We could have an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika was over at me once more. Daniel, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the quest star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I really feel the anxiety blowing up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. I think my stepfather's home. Maybe that's why she's barking. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Yeah, she is home. He's home. Sorry, guys. Like 2 more minutes, you should stop and shut up. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? No, you won't. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I always need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. You oblivious fool. I guess I started writing a poem tonight. Now, who's going to be there jumping in the corner? You found lots of special poem. Would you like to read it? Not really, but for the sake of a let's play, let's do it. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I had drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream, it was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. What the fuck? This is getting some dark shit, yo. What's all this? Oh, yeah, of course. Just Natsuki and Yuri. Guys, I don't really know what the end of this game is going to be. It has to mean something, though, right? For everyone to really adore it, right? Of course, Sayori is not here. I guess I could hit on Natsuki next. Why not? Oh, she liked imagination, Yuri? Okay, blanket. That's cute. Sweet, that's cute. Oh, she liked to embrace Yuri. Okay, that's kind of weird. Still likes pink. I also don't know what Doki Doki means. Is that like a literal term for something in Japanese? I really don't know. Hi again, Daniel. Hello, Monica. Glad to see you didn't want to run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What did I just fucking say, game? Thanks for keeping your promise, Daniel. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Okay, this is getting super creepy with these distortions. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. I thought the music got a little weird for a second. You really had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. I mean, actually, no, the music does sound a little weird. Yeah, seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, now you're blocking the text, which is very weird. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone that keeps her manga collection in the club room. Yeah, get talk club with you saying manga and manga? Right. Manga is literature. Switching the feed, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Daniel. Make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Wonder why I started on that. Anyway. Now you're in the club and all. Perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. Ooh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Ah, no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. What's wrong? She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica, She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Good point. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. That is true. How'd you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set of one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait? Is that a real anime? It can't be. I'd never heard of it either, Daniel. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're going to judge, you can do it for the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. What? But I'll tell you one thing, Daniel. Consider this a... I can't finish that. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire as striking anime feminine poses. I remember this. It's exceedingly mo. I still don't know what mo means. Don't just stand there. Ooh-ah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Damn, my throat's getting all clogged already. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder and much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It was like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life. Oh, I hate slice of life. I don't know about you guys, but I hate slice of life affairs. Am I crazy or are we running a bit too late here? It feels like we are, so we just save and... just for a sec. Give me 1 sec, guys. I want to make sure we're not running too late. No, we're not. I'm losing my mind, guys. I'm sorry. Let's resume. It's too early to stop. I get ahead of myself sometimes, guys. I'm very sorry. Again, I don't have the timer directly to my side. I can never tell how long we're going or not. I mean, I do have a timer on my iPad right here, but it's hard for me to judge it sometimes. You know? I kind of grew out of these. It's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make it up for the lack of plot. Yeah, I tried it. Oh my god, try was like a disaster. Why is she looking at me like that with that weird expression? Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? She doesn't. You don't? Now she looks the other way. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? You don't have any friends? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Like, I could never get my friends to read this. This thing manga is... It's not. Manga is not for kids. Who the fuck told you that? I can't bring it up without them being all like... Yeah, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Punch that friend in the face like a boss. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Daniel, don't say that. But it's very hard for someone like you. Ooh, don't say that either. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Oh, she's actually agreeing. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't keep it in my own room. Knew it. Her father's beating her. I called it, guys. How did I know her father was beating her? Or in some regards, in that she's an abusive father, you know? My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Your father's a dick. I was safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Why's that? Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. What's wrong? Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Blank expression. So... Ahaha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Something bad can happen now. Last time we got a black screen, something bad really happened. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Wake up, take care. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Man, what did I get myself into? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Daniel. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. What the fuck are you going on about? Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Really? Really? Guys, even though we're a bit early, I had to take a break. You know how it is with my dry mouth. Yeah, I wish there was a better, treatment for it, aside from just drinking fluids, but Again, I don't want to drink on camera anymore because it's kind of distracting. And now, looking back at my old videos, it was very distracting to see me just chugging all the time. Yeah, we're going to point to stop, so let's stop. I'm very determined to get through this game first before I finish Fimbulbeat Park or Wolfenstein The New Order. So I'm going to focus on this game for a bit, and then when this is done, I'll go back to the other two, okay? So thank you for watching, I'll see you next time. Take care.